Hi guys, Righteous Rhema here, bringing you your dose of truth for the day, and that is this. You cannot go to the next level until you learn the lesson. You will not be permitted access to the next level until you learn the lesson. The reason for that is because there are lessons you must learn at a previous level that will prepare you for success at the next level. So if you do not learn the lessons from the previous level, let's say kindergarten, for example, you will not succeed first grade through fifth grade. If you do not learn the lessons your freshman year of high school, you will not succeed your sophomore, junior, and senior year of high school. So the reason you cannot go to the next level because you did not learn your previous lessons is because it is those lessons that qualify you, that prepare you for the next level. So sometimes you see people getting frustrated like, man, it's not fair. I've been in this class 3 times. I done flunked this class 3 times. And you all, it is so important that you don't try to rush the process. You have to slow down and ask your teacher, ask yourself, ask God, Lord, what are the lessons I'm missing? Why are all my peers of my age on this level that I'm not getting on? I guarantee you there's something that they learned, something that their parents taught them, or a mentor, or a pastor, or a boss, or a professor taught them that you were not taught. Or maybe you were taught it and you were just so stubborn, you just said, I ain't got to do that, I ain't got to do it, I ain't got to do all that. So you're going to continue to be held back or retained in a previous state when you should be going forward in a higher state. So I thought of something interesting. I noticed that when children, like let's say a child moves from town to town, let's say the parent moves a lot for work or something like that. No matter where the child travels, the child goes from Minnesota to Arizona to Tennessee to Georgia to Alaska, wherever the child goes, they're going to ask the child, they're going to ask the parent for the child's transcript. They want to know, what did the child do in the previous state the child was in. Let's say the child's in 4th grade. The child's in 4th grade in Tennessee and does not pass a certain test or, criteria. The child cannot just say, well, I ain't studying you in Tennessee. I'm going to Minnesota anyway, and I'm going to be in 5th grade over there in Minnesota. Or Minnesota, same thing, flunked you in Minnesota, you flunked in Tennessee, you flunked in Minnesota. I don't care about y'all anyway. I'm going to Arizona anyway, and I'm being the 5th grade in Arizona. But no matter where you go, those teachers are going to communicate with each other. They're going to say, hey, fax or email that previous school in that previous state was the teachers of the same exact level that I'm on. All the teachers are 4th grade teachers. And we're going to see if this child did not master this 4th grade math or this 4th grade English, this child's not going to go to the next level, and no matter what state they go in. So sometimes we think, well, if I just switch teachers, if I switch states, if I switch locations, I'm going to get what I want somewhere else. And that does work sometimes in certain, dynamics, but not every dynamic. And so in this dynamic that you're stuck in, you think that if you go from this place, this place, this place, this place, that you will learn the lesson. But what's going to happen is you're going to, if you are put ahead unfairly, you're going to be put in a position or a place where you're going to be ill-equipped. You're not going to have the skills, the tools. I know people that cheated their way through college and they got into a nice position. It worked for a while. But when the auditors came, when the board came, when the standard came, and they said everybody in this position has to meet this standard, which you should have met if you were in college, right? When the board came, the state board came, whoever came, the people did not meet the criteria, and they had to come down and be humbled and lose their jobs to people who actually learned the material at their previous level. I don't like to speak on marriages and divorce. I've never been married or divorced, but some people, they think I'm a rush into marriage. I'm not going to learn the lessons how to be a wife, how to be a husband, how to be a spouse, how to be a partner, a lifetime partner. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go through all that. I'm going to skip all that stuff, all that communication, all that conflict resolution, all that humility, all that submission, all that being sacrificial, and all that stuff. I'm gonna forget all those things, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get the ring and get married. You're gonna get in a position, you're gonna get in a field, you're gonna get in a place, in a status that you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose it. So it's so important that you don't cheat. Don't try to cheat your way to the top. Some people cheat. Some people who are, do those weight loss, like the surgeries with their stomachs or whatever. They get a lap band, they get a surgery, and the doctor tells them, do not eat these certain foods. And that's the angst in the doctor. He gonna know what I eat anyway. I'm just gonna tell him I eat one thing. I'm gonna eat whatever I want to eat. The doctor knows what you should be losing at a certain time frame. So if you think, well, I'm going to cheat. I just ain't going to the doctor. I'm just going to my trainer. It doesn't matter if you lie, because you're only cheating yourself because you're going to be the one who still the size you didn't want to be. You want to pay $1,000 for this procedure and you still the same size. You're not losing much as you should lose. So sometimes we think, well, I'm going to cheat my way to the top. I'm going to cheat my way up there. I'm going to get it anyway. But y'all, cheaters never win. They never win. They always end up losing. They end up being humiliated. It's not just losing. They are humiliated. They're like, oh my God, you hear what's happening? So-and-so, yeah, she got the motor. Yeah, so-and-so lost her job. Yeah, she ain't got no money now. Yeah, so-and-so, man, they broke up, man. You're not going to stay in a place that you did not rightfully earn. We got to stop trying to win trophies for races we didn't win. This is a quote I saw. Stop trying to win trophies for races you did not win. You did not go through that lesson. There are some lessons that are like I mentioned school earlier, but there are some lessons that are in the spirit realm. There's some spiritual lessons you got to learn, personal lessons you got to learn. And if you don't do the hard work of going through those classes, those courses, those trainings, those skill building, you're going to lose what you got. You're not going to keep it for long, and you're going to lose it in a humiliating fashion. So you all, it's so important. Do not try to skip levels. If you look at a staircase, it's here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You need step 1 to get to step 5. You can't just say, well, I don't like step 1. Step 1 is boring. You need step 1. If you look at a staircase, like those type of staircases, this is level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every step builds on the previous step. So step 5 looks small, but it's really built upon step 4, which is built on step 3, which is built on step 2, which is built on step 1, which is built on the ground. You have to have those levels. Those levels are necessary. I know they're annoying. I didn't want to be in kindergarten all my life. I didn't want to be in middle school all my life. I didn't want to be in. We know that, but you need kindergarten for 360. Well, not 365 days. You need kindergarten for 180 days if you're in America. You need a semester in this certain, in college. You need a certain semester. You need those semesters. You need those school years to build to the next level. And when you're releasing to the public and to the workforce, you're going to have those experiences from your internships, from those group projects you had to do. But so many people are just so eager to get to the next level. And I'm telling you, I don't care where you go, anywhere in the world. I'm talking spiritually now. It don't matter where you go in the world. If you do not learn that spiritual lesson where you are right now, it's a revelation you have to understand. It's a revelation. Once you get a revelation in Arizona, Tennessee, Minnesota, no matter where you get it. Once you get a revelation, you got it. You're there. You learn the lesson. Next level. Learn a revelation. Next level. You just keep going to higher levels. But you have to get the revelation of the level that you're on. You cannot operate higher than a level that you're on. You cannot, let me say it clear. You cannot operate beyond your current level of revelation. You cannot operate. You cannot behave. You cannot speak. You cannot function beyond your current level of revelation. So, like, for example, if you keep dating bums, you keep dating bad boys, thugs, cheaters, abusers, drug addicts, you're not learning a lesson. So you sit in the mirror with another black eye, put makeup on your eye, calling in work. Yeah, I'm not coming in today. You keep going to the clinic because you got an STD again from the boy cheating on you. You got into another street fight with a girl who's sleeping with your boyfriend. It's like, you're not learning a lesson. And then you say, well, the last 4 boyfriends I had did the same exact thing. What that says to me is that you haven't gotten a revelation of your identity, of your worth, that how much God loves you. God would never have you in a relationship where you're fighting a woman in the street, you're putting makeup on your black eye. That's not God. But people who don't know that, they don't operate like that. You cannot operate beyond your current level of revelation. If I see a woman dating a certain kind of man, I'm like, she don't have a revelation. She's going to keep dating. And if he die, go to jail, leave her, she's going to find another man just like him. Her revelation. You have to learn, you have to learn and just say, Lord, why I keep dating the same kind of men? Why I keep getting the same kind of dead-end jobs? Why I keep picking the same wrong neighborhoods? Why I keep raising my kids to be spoiled brats? Why my friends keep betraying me? You have to ask God, or ask a mentor, ask a friend, ask a pastor, a trusted pastor, Lord. Like, Pastor, you know, like, why you gotta keep on dating the same kind of people? And he'll tell you why, because he's counseled so many people. He'll let you know why. But so that's the problem, you all. You're not going to just graduate because you just want to graduate because it's been 10 years. You could be in the same lesson for 30 years. You could be on the same class, in the same class for 30 years in the spirit realm. You're making the same bad choices over and over and over again. You're not growing. You think because you flip a calendar, that means you're in a different season. You can flip a calendar for 30 years and be in the same exact season, same exact mental state. I know people who are 50 years old acting like 25-year-olds. My goal is to be operating on a 36-year-old mindset, emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally. I want to be at my right age. I don't want to be 36 acting like a 12-year-old, dressing like a 12-year-old girl, fighting like a 20-year-old over a dude. I want to operate on my level. I want to be graduated in every single phase of my life. I don't want to be behind. I don't want to be delayed. I want to be on time. I don't want to be flunking. If anything, I want to be excelling, not just flunking. So yes, you are. If you're tired of the lesson that you're on, you're going to have to learn the lesson. When the student, this is a Chinese proverb, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. The only teacher who's coming to your class is a teacher that you're ready for. You're not going to get a doctoral level professor coming to your kindergarten class. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Life is the greatest teacher. It keeps repeating the lessons until we learn them. Life is the greatest teacher. It keeps repeating the lesson until you learn it. Life will repeat a lesson for 30, 40, 50 years. Life ain't gonna just pass you on up like some folks do. You may know somebody in the school system, well, my mama's the principal, she's gonna pass me up. Okay, but life's gonna catch up with you and life's gonna hold you back down. So I'm telling you all, no amount of money, no amount of education, there are some things you have to learn. You have to get a revelation of certain things. You're gonna have to live the exact same life year after year after year. The same types of men, same kind of whack friends, same kind of bad jobs and bosses, same type of trifling churches, same trifling clients, same bad neighborhoods. You have to ask yourself, ask God, why do I keep circling the same mountain? You know, the Israelites, the trip from Egypt to the promised land with the land full of milk and honey, it was an 11-day walk. It took them 40 years. It's a few reasons it took 40 years. But I think one reason, because they didn't learn the lesson. Be grateful, be brave, obey God. Be grateful, be brave, obey God. They never learned it. They went around their mountain for 40 years. So, of course, a generation of people died at that time. It's only they said about 2 million people that got out of Egypt. Only the original that left Egypt made it to the promised land. Joshua and Caleb. Everybody else, even Moses didn't make it because he had an attitude problem. Even Moses did make it. You can go around the same mountain 40 years on an 11-day journey because you don't learn. You need to learn. It don't take as long as it's been taking you. It don't take that long to get married. It don't take that long to get rich. It don't take that long to lose weight. It don't take that long to clean up your house. It don't take that long to get a degree. You don't listen. That's why you're stuck. You don't listen. You don't listen. Thank you guys for watching. Please learn. Share, subscribe, like this, Rayma. Bye-bye.